The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Fidelity Investments by DS Simon Media.
According to Fidelity Investments, data shows 2 in 3 students will graduate with student loan debt, and for the first time in 4 years, will need to begin repaying their student loans shortly after graduation. Well, last week I talked with Jesse Moore, Senior Vice President and Head of Student Debt at Fidelity Investments, to talk about how students can start preparing for repayments right now. Good morning, Jesse. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you. Well, you know, it's that time of year where we just had a round of graduations. So that is making a lot of people think about student debt and especially about changes. How is that affecting current borrowers?
So, Lexi, first, let's remember that for the last 3.5 years, federal student loans have been paused during the pandemic, and those payments just resumed in October of last year. So what that means for this upcoming 2024 class is they're going to be the first class in 4 years to resume making payments right after graduation. And this is going to feel really different for them because they've watched their peers graduate, get jobs, and then have this extended period of time before they've had to make their first student debt payment. In comparison, these upcoming graduates, many of them are going to feel less prepared and in some cases just surprised by how quickly that first student debt payment is going to come due.
Yeah, it's going to kind of catch up with them kind of quickly there. So how can they prepare as they are moving from one season of life into the other?
So I recommend 3 things. First, just get yourself organized. That first payment is going to come pretty fast, so know your payment terms and know how to make the payment. The second thing is, if you don't already have a budget, I recommend establishing a budget. There are a lot of tools that are available online, but if you need help, we have resources available at fidelity.com/student debt support. And the third thing I would do, and this might be actually a surprise for a lot of folks, is talk to your employer. Many employers are starting to add benefits when it comes to help with student debt.
Okay, let's talk about that third point a little bit. Tell me a little bit more about how employers are getting involved.
So employers have recognized that student debt is a challenge for, it's a burden for many of their employees for several years, and they've started to help in 2 primary ways. The first is by just paying down directly on their employees' student loans. And this hits right to the heart of the issue. It helps their employees pay down their debt faster. That type of benefit has been available for a couple of years now, and it's just becoming more and more popular. The second way that employers are helping, it's a brand new benefit that's just becoming available this year. And this allows an employer to make a contribution into their employees' retirement savings account based on their employees' student debt payments. Now, this is a game changer given how many people struggle with saving for retirement because they are so focused on paying down their student debt. Employers are already starting to roll this benefit out this year, and it's going to be very popular.
Wow, those are great. I wish those were around back when I had student debt. That would have been awesome, just having your employer kind of help out and help you for your future as well. So what are some words of encouragement that you can give to people who are looking kind of down this kind of scary thing of student debt?
Well, so the first thing I would say is if you're feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. Most students that graduate or finish college have student debt. I talk to my kids, I have 2 in college right now as well, about this. I think what's encouraging right now is that there is more help. Employers are starting to lean in here. Talk to your employer, understand any benefits that they actually might offer. If you are eligible, I would say the thing to be sure to do is make sure that you just sign up for whatever benefit is actually available to you.
Oh, that's great. All right, well, where can people go for more information?
Yeah, so for more information as well as resources, you can go to fidelity.com/student debt support. I'm
Nice.
sorry, fidelity.com/student debt help.
All right, great. Nice and easy, Jesse. Thank you so much for your time today and kind of laying out those great tips.
Great, thank you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Fidelity Investments by DS Simon Media.